we gonna get into what's popping on the iLLANOiZE app, man. So right now, once again, if you're not listening to us on this iLLANOiZE app, we need you to go download it. App Store, Google Play Store. Just search iLLANOiZE and it's gonna pop up. And then we need you to download it just so you can rock with us Monday through Sunday and then do it again. You feel me? So Jimmy, we gonna start with you, man. What you been rocking with on that iLLANOiZE?
What I've been rocking with, it's been another good week for Chicago music, and it has been some good music, of course. But man, I'm loving what I'm seeing from the city so far, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like it give me a lot of hope, because like I love good music, but one of my favorite things about music is when it's good and it's from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming from somewhere. You know this artist that's dropping this stuff. This artist is hungry. This artist is doing what they can to put this music together to, you know what I'm saying, to give to an audience, and not just give to the audience they already got, but make this content that they dropping good enough to actually reach another audience. But with that being said, I want to highlight two. One is single, one is a body of work. The single I'm going to highlight is D2X, Family Business. Like, man, I like how he chopped that up, man. He talking this stuff, really talking family business, what's going on with him and his family, but he did it in his own way. You know what I'm talking about? Like, real aggressive flow, hooked up with producer Keith. Man, they got good chemistry, man. But shout out D2X for that single. And shoot, you know, he touched a lot of people. He got a good audience that's already with him, and he got those type of people that's willing to listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? Willing to, man, add him to the shuffle. You know what I'm talking about? And the album that I like Brittany Carter, As I Am. That's a solid album. I've been tuning into that, driving. You know what I'm saying? While I'm on the computer, man, it's some good music. Facts. And like I said, I like when artists add something from scratch and they know, like, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be it. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I remember when I was first getting into Chicago music, like, I wasn't there for the, I want to say the early stages of, like, an artist like a Lucky X or something. Like, he dropped alternative trap, I want to say, like, 2013, 2012 or something. But I remember in, like, 2014, he came with Body High. And that's when I first got introduced by him. And, like, and you could just hear this different sound, you know what I'm saying? Even if he had his prior fan base, I wasn't a part of the prior fan base, you know what I'm saying? I came early in 2014. Same with Brittany Carter, like, I discovered her at an actual iLLANOiZE concert. And just like early on from that jump, it just reminded me of like the first time I seen Kendrick Lamar in concert, you know, like.
Ooh, that's high praise.
For real, high praise, bro. And like, from time to time on social media, when I see her work and she's spitting and stuff, I be like, man, that's the female Kendrick. But I say that, I don't say that to necessarily compare. I just love when I see a artist in their early phases and they hungry, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, when I seen Kendrick, it was the summer before Good Kid, Mad City dropped. And I just remember, like, he played swimming pools and he was like, pull up. Then he put the mic out to the audience. They didn't even know what he was talking about. Next thing you know, he come back in November, October. It was October. He come back with Good Kid, Mad City. Dropped that, man. He took the world by storm. You know what I'm talking about? He instantly, when he dropped that album, he already had Section 80 and everything out, but he was still hungry, still going, still delivering. Now this album is probably a top 5 album of the last decade, you know? So, like, good things come from places when you hungry, you know what I'm talking about? And you really want to make it. So, shout out Brittany Carter, shout out D2X. Go ahead, check that single and that album out.
Yeah, man.
What you got?
Like, I'm gonna speak on the Brittany Carter thing. Like, a long ass time ago, like when I had saw her. And she was just a poet at this time,
right? And
she was speaking poetry, and this was when I was with Only for the Real, and I sat back and I was trying to put together like a freestyle cipher,
right?
And she was one of the first people I reached out to, and she had told me like she never rapped. I don't know if she gonna remember this or not. I don't know if I still got the DM, but she said she was with it. She was trying to come rock with us. So to see like her evolution and her growth, knowing that she never planned on being a rapper, like she kind of stumbled into it, like that's super dope. But the joint that I was rocking with off the app, it was called it was by Ace Montana. It was a song called Black, and I was looking at the video and Biko sent it to me like, man, can you get this up for me? So I'm checking out the app. I mean, I'm checking out the song, and it was amazing how he spoke highly for black people, but he did it in a way that normal rappers wouldn't.
Right.
He used a transgender woman at the beginning of the video speaking about difficulties that the trans community face and also face while they're black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a powerful little video, and it was decent. You feel me? He put his words together pretty good. So everybody go check that out. Ace Montana, Black. It's on the iLLANOiZE app right now. You feel me? Y'all go check out Brittany Carter and D2X. You feel me?
Is Ace Montana, he's a Chicago artist?
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Yeah, and that's major. I gotta go check that out myself. But that's major that like he did that with like the transgender community in Chicago, cause I used to hear a lot of stories, not recently, but I used to hear a lot of stories about how transgenders and everything was under attack across the city. And you do know what side he's from? Because most of these stories
from exactly.
Most of these stories I hear, they like from the west side of Chicago with the transgender women and everything. But man, shoot, I like just how hearing that, how you say he brought the communities together. You know what I'm talking about? So that speaks volume. I feel like all three we just spoke speaks volume. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that just goes back. I love what I'm seeing from Chicago artists. Like for real, for real.
Yeah, a lot of people try to say Chicago has a certain type of sound, and that's not true. Chicago is like literally a mixing pot for everything.
Everything, bro. Everything. And it's like, man, that's selective hearing at this point. If you think Chicago got a certain sound, it's selective hearing, bro. Even the people y'all think got these sounds, they changing them. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, they changing them and growing. Look at Lil Durk. Look at the year Polo G had. Look at the year Herb had. They changing their styles, man. So Chicago is on the up and up for sure.
Facts. At some point, people gonna have to respect Chicago for our musical talent, our fashion, just everything we bring to the table.
For real,
Chicago. Hey, we the shit, man.
Man, I don't even be trying to be biased at this point, bro. But I be dead serious. I be like, bro, this the best music out. Then somebody will sit there and try to argue with that, and they can't even tell you who like Mick Jenkins or Saba Pivot is. So if you don't know that, or you just know like, yeah, Chicago got this certain sound, got this Chief Keef, got this Lil Herb. I'm like, bro, they changing their sounds too. But you got these other artists that's actually coming with quality content too. Facts. And that's from the jump. And now you got these artists that came with this quote unquote certain sound that's changing their sound. So how long do y'all expect to hold us back? You know what I'm saying? Chicago coming.
If you look at the industry, they already called Chief Keef a GOAT.
Right. Already. Look who he birthing, man. I just heard, man, speaking of GOATs, I just heard I want to say a Korean artist sound just like Young Thug, bro. Like music is just crazy. So influential, bro. And even with Chicago music, it was a point of time when that was coming up. It was people overseas trying to sound just like you got UK drill. I'm just go ahead and leave it at that. You got UK drill. Look what that's doing. Brooklyn drill. Look what that's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, man.
Chicago the shit. That's long story short. Chicago the shit. We gonna forever be the shit. Period. And then you look at how influential like our fashion designers are. Like what's her name? Sweats by Stu.
Oh yeah.
How they stole her. How Fashion Nova stole her Givenchy shirt. Like, come on, bro. We got too much sauce out here. But that was our picks from the iLLANOiZE app, man. Make sure y'all go download that. Make sure y'all download that. Then tell y'all people to download that. You feel me?
Exactly. And turn on y'all push notifications, man, for sure. As soon as you download, sign up, turn on them push notifications, man. Good things come from the iLLANOiZE app.
Big facts.